Mr. Lukman Mahfoedz joins me now. He is the president of MedcoEnergi. Sir, thank you so much for joining us. Now, you're based in Indonesia, of course, a country that's dependent on a lot of power developing, a lot going on there in terms of the emerging economy. Tell me how important that energy is right now in your country.
It's very important energy because why? Because Indonesia will be a net importer energy on the 2019, and by 10 years from now, Indonesia have a cap of 2.5 million barrel oil per day. So energy needs is extremely very important for the Indonesia.
Now, of course, that put a lot of demand on the power, on the gas, everything, to huge growing population here, and you really need to meet that demand as well. What are you doing to make sure that that power generation demand is met?
Yeah, the government is just announced the excellence project. What we call it is development of the 35,000 megawatt within 5 years. So this is very ambitious programs, and then the government expecting that by 2019 is 35,000 megawatt will be installed, and then followed by other 35,000 megawatt until 2024.
And of course, your company, MedcoEnergi, is very much involved in actually being part of the solution.
Yes, in fact, I myself will be also concentrating on the power generation company, and then with the Medco Power Generating Indonesia, and then Medco in its affiliation now is producing around 1,600 megawatt, and we are now participating on the 4 projects. One is the 2 times 800 megawatt, and another one is 500 megawatt and 500 megawatt. So we have plenty things to do, and the era of the oil prices, this is low, and this is really a good opportunity to fulfill the demand of the energy. Yeah.
Exact. When we look at the oil price and we sometimes mourn the fact it is low for the producer, we have to remember that this is actually a really good time for the consumer. And so you can really get started, you know, in terms of like delivering better energy and delivering faster and really moving. Yeah. Do you find that this is good, particularly for Indonesia? And also now, of course, Indonesia back as an OPEC member. So you're on both sides now.
Yes, right. What your observation is right. And in the era of this oil prices, in some degree, it's good for Indonesia because we are importing 800,000. Now it is good times for the Indonesia governments to allocate more money to the infrastructure, which is what is the infrastructure means? Infrastructure means is developing of the power. Increase the electrification is one of the objectives from today 60% to becomes 95% on the end of the 2019.
Now, you participated in the CEO panel on the second day here, and it was very interesting to listen to all you say. Again, with your colleagues, you were all talking about really collaboration in the industry in terms of sustainability for here. How important do you find that collaboration for you with your suppliers, with all the people you work with the general industry?
It's very important, the technology and partnerships, because why? Because the era of the easy oil is in Indonesia is gone. Now we need to find partners and technology to recover the remaining resources.
And now it's great that you're here, of course, at the conference, at the IPTC, you know, a big event here, really bringing all the industry players together. How important do you find that this conference is?
It is very important conference because by attending this conference, we can know each other. We know the services company. We know it's our others oil company, and we can collaborate and work together.
Super. Well, thank you so much.
Thanks. Yeah.